SPECIMEN for me is a collaboration between myself and Tanguy. We share a studio building. Our doors are right across from each other. We've been having this conversation for the past kind of 18 months, and we always see each other's projects. So he'll see the materials that I'm using, I'll see the screen printing projects that he's making. SPECIMEN for me is the coming together of those two things, and the output has been Tanguy using the fabrics that he screen printed, and then from my side, the production of a series of stools using the screen printed materials.
I'm Tanguy from VaryLab. VaryLab is an umbrella with a lot of practices and experimentations born from the desire to vary, just mix different practices and turn that into one single output.
I'm Peter. I work under the name A Collection of. A Collection of is the chance for me to make things that are really useful. At the moment, it's like furniture. We've been going back and forth and having conversations, kind of iterating and changing things and tweaking things in the form of this stool. Finding someone like Tanguy to collaborate with and kind of go back and forth has been like super valuable. We were just chatting in like those first kind of days that he moved here. He was like, oh, we should make some stools for like just this space where we're sitting now. So that obviously was like the idea in the back of our heads. I think if you walk into both of our spaces, you could do everything that you want. In here, you walk in, you got the screen printing process, you got the sink. Tanguy calls himself a micro factory. It's like everything could be done in this one space. If there's a little thing that needs changing, we can just change it in that moment. We don't have to rely on other people and kind of outsource the work.
It's a lot about problem solving. I've always looked at collaboration as a great way to make work. SPECIMEN is looking at the intricacies in letters and words and typography in a more intimate way, from daily observations, photographic elements, visual things, traces, the way they look and the harmony behind the word. It's not so much about the meaning, but more their shape and look and energy. I think each stool is unique. They all come across different, but they're all built the same. They're all made out of the same material, the same weight, the same cutout patterns and templates, but they all come across as different because they have different prints. SPECIMEN is not just about the stool or the bag. SPECIMEN is about the process that we've gone through from the moment we've actually started talking about collaborating.
The material we've used for the project is called Valchromat. It's an MDF-like material, but it's coloured all the way through. It kind of solved a lot of the problems that we had. We didn't need to paint plywood to kind of get that look or stain it. It's super consistent in the sizing, and it accepts the screen printing inks like really well.
I feel like it reflects the spaces that we're both in because it's a small object with small components. When you screen print, it's bolts and screws and no electronics involved. It's all man-powered. And I think it's really interesting to have an object that still carries the handmade stamp. It sits between an artwork and a wallpaper.
I think as a group of them, I'm really interested to see them all together in one space. How other people engage with that, interacting with them, picking them up, looking at them, placing them next to one that's similar, or people trying to figure out what the text even says, or is it just a pattern in some ways.